The gentleman's side of Meech, right?
Yep.
The plane lands Friday night. It's like 12 midnight. Alex calls me. He's like, yo, Chris.
I'm saying, do you know what it's like to have beef with 50 Cent?
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent is incredible with the beef.
The world of hip-hop and street legends is no stranger to drama. But the saga between Big Meech, 50 Cent, and the Black Mafia family, BMF, just reached a boiling point that has everyone talking. It all started when 50 Cent, known for his ruthless ways and a reputation for never backing down from a beef, dropped some explosive paperwork on social media. The document hinted at a chilling possibility. Big Meech, the mastermind behind the legendary BMF, might have been involved in snitching. This revelation sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world, and the internet went wild with theories, speculation, and plenty of drama. Big Meech, real name Demetrius Flannery, had been the face of one of the most notorious drug empires in American history, the Black Mafia family. The empire that he and his younger brother Terry, Southwest T. Flannery, built from the ground up reached across multiple states, with their network operating in cities like Michigan, Georgia, Florida, California, and Louisiana. From small-time hustlers with just $50 bags to running an empire that laundered millions through their BMF Entertainment label, Meech and his crew were untouchable, until the law finally caught up with them in 2005. But before we dive into the shocking drama that ensued, let's take a moment to understand the sheer magnitude of the conflict brewing between 50 Cent and Big Meech. 50 Cent is no stranger to beef. In fact, beef is practically his brand. The rapper, entrepreneur, and TV mogul has made a name for himself by dragging rivals through the mud, exposing secrets, and calling out anyone who dares to cross him. This is a man who will go viral over a post calling out someone's mother, wife, or business moves. His relentless approach to beef makes him a force to be reckoned with, and he's been at the center of more than one viral scandal. His ability to turn any situation into a headline is part of what makes him one of the most powerful figures in hip-hop today. But when it came to Big Meech, 50 Cent was about to expose something that would rock the streets and the entertainment world.
I'm like, oh my God, this guy here. Like, don't get beef with 50 Cent.
Before we get into the paper trail that led to 50 Cent's bombshell, let's rewind a bit. Big Meech and 50 Cent weren't always enemies. In fact, there was a time when they had mutual respect for each other, at least publicly. The BMF label, which started as a money laundering front for the drug trade, had some serious connections in the music industry. 50 Cent even put a sizable investment into BMF's business dealings, contributing millions to the cause. The family dynamic that was created between the two men had a lot to do with their mutual interest in gaining power and controlling the streets and the entertainment game. But that all changed when Big Meech's son Lil Meech made a move that would stir the pot in a way no one expected. When Lil Meech took a picture with rapper Rick Ross, a known rival of 50 Cent, the fallout was almost immediate. 50, ever the master of creating drama, couldn't resist taking a jab at Big Meech. He called out Lil Meech, accusing him of crossing lines and disrespecting their business relationship. This wasn't just about business. This was personal. Big Meech, a man who had spent years in the game building his empire, was now being called out by the very man who had once supported him. It was clear that the beef had reached a new level. However, the real twist came when 50 Cent dropped the paperwork that would change everything. The document, which was soon circulating on social media, hinted that Big Meech had been involved in snitching. This was a bombshell. The very idea that the man who once built an empire on his street credibility might have turned on his own to save himself was enough to send the internet into a frenzy. Fans and critics alike began to question everything they thought they knew about Meech and the BMF. The paperwork wasn't just an accusation, it was a potential game-changer. At first, people were skeptical. It seemed like just another round of internet rumors, something designed to get clicks and stir up drama. But then a former BMF insider came forward with some damning information. The insider recalled a conversation where Big Meech had allegedly said he needed to talk to someone named Tammy before moving forward with something. For those who don't know, Tammy wasn't just any random person, she was a known government informant. This revelation sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. Could it be that Big Meech had been involved in far more behind-the-scenes dealings than anyone realized? Big Meech wasn't just going to sit back and let this accusation slide. Word on the street was that he was about to show 50 Cent just what it really meant to be a kingpin. Meech wasn't some ordinary figure in the rap world. He had power, influence, and street credibility that few could match. His next move was uncertain, but one thing was clear. This was about to get messy. As 50 Cent's paper trail began to spread, fans and street insiders were quick to jump in with their own theories and takes. Some believed 50 Cent was simply trying to take down Big Meech, using the snitching claim as a way to discredit him and weaken his position. Others saw this as 50's attempt to control the narrative, to expose anyone who dared to cross him. The truth, however, was more complicated. Big Meech's involvement with Tammy was just the beginning of a much larger story. The drama escalated when 50 Cent's former BMF insiders began to speak out. They revealed more about the inner workings of the Black Mafia family and how things started falling apart after the feds closed in. Big Meech had made enemies, and his ties to people like Tammy were only the beginning of the complications he faced. Some insiders even went as far as to accuse Meech of being the mastermind behind certain decisions that led to the downfall of BMF. The whispers grew louder, and soon the streets were buzzing with speculation about what would happen next. It was at this point that Big Meech's son, Lil Meech, took to social media to defend his father. He went to great lengths to explain that 50 Cent's accusations were nothing more than a ploy to tarnish Big Meech's legacy. But even as he tried to clear his father's name, the damage was already done.
It is what it is. And you watch, because I have nothing else to say.
50 Cent's paperwork had planted a seed of doubt in the minds of many, and once that seed was planted, there was no going back. As the saga continued to unfold, it became clear that Big Meech's reputation was on the line. People began questioning whether the man who had once been revered as a kingpin of the streets was really the untouchable figure they had all believed him to be. Could it be that he had crossed lines that no one had ever expected? Or was 50 Cent simply trying to take him down using any means necessary? Big Meech may have been one of the most powerful figures in the drug game, but in the world of hip-hop and street legends, power dynamics shift quickly. 50 Cent had exposed something that could bring down even the most legendary of figures. And as the world watched, the question remained: what would Big Meech's next move be? Would he rise above the accusations, or would the drama continue to spiral out of control, revealing even darker secrets from the past? For now, it's anyone's guess how this feud will play out, but one thing is certain: when 50 Cent and Big Meech go to war, the fallout will be felt for a long time to come.